Everyone, I am Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and I am still here in Rath Park. I'm in a different location of Rath Park. I'm in the picnic area. If you see behind me, you can see all the tables back there and stuff like that. And behind me is a shuffleboard, and the playground goes all the way back. This park, this is the first time I've been in this park in a long while. I walked through it. And off to the corner, if you could see, behind the gate, there's a little wooded area that has access that you can get to. But that area me and my friends kind of grew up in, and we kind of played back there a lot when we were kids. Now they have it blocked off because there are no more trails back there, and ticks and stuff. But anyway, we're here out and about, and it's a beautiful day, and beautiful sort of. It is actually a beautiful day. It's actually, even though it's a little cloudy out there, my friends, it's actually a really nice day. It's not too cold, not too shabby. Just a little cloudy because we're going to be having rain later. And I actually want to talk about, first we'll do our mission statement again. Our mission is to guide you on your path to find God, and to show you how important truth and faith are on your path back to God, and to show you how important truth and faith are on your path back to God. And as I said before, I always say this on all my videos, it's very important that we have faith, that we believe in truth and faith, and that we follow faith, because when we walk in faith with God, my friends, it feels a little bit easier than what we've dealt for in the past. It's always good when we walk in faith. Faith will be the one thing that will guide us right back to where we belong, right back with God, right back through our lives. When we have faith, it makes a whole change in our lives, a whole different perspective in faith. But here we're actually talking about, excuse me, a little bit of a brain freeze right there. We're talking about believing in yourself. Maybe that's why, because sometimes I have difficulty with that as well, believing in myself. Doesn't seem like it, right? Because if you saw that interview with me and everything like that, I did pretty well. I did pretty good. And maybe that's why I was having a hard time thinking of it. But believing in yourself is a very interesting situation. It's very challenging when you don't, but there are only a handful of us that don't believe in ourselves. Because we see, when we believe in ourselves, my friends, what happens, we can do almost anything that we put our mind and heart into, because we believe we can do it. And that's one of the things we want to do. We want to be able to believe that we can do it. When we believe in ourselves, it makes life easier to take that leap of faith, to pursue our dreams, to do what would be something that no one can do. It's the same strength that gives you the ability and the strength, my friends, to overcome your fear by believing in yourself. Getting that great job that you want. Getting that part on the stage you want. Believing in yourself is important, because the more you walk in belief in yourself, the more stronger you feel about yourself. Because believing gives us hope. And a lot of the reasons why we have difficulty with self-confidence, and like I said, not everybody has this problem. The reason why is because, you see, when we're really little, we haven't been actually touched by all that negativity as of yet. And as we get older, things change. Things happen. We start believing things that aren't true. We start getting frightened. We see fear starts invading our lives. And then it becomes important to remember that fear is false evidence appearing real. That's false evidence appearing real. But fear is good in some ways, especially when it comes to a tall mountain. If you don't want to jump off a tall mountain or a bridge, right? So it's important to have that fear there. But fear plays a certain part, is important, and is safe in a few areas. It's good, but through your whole entire life, no, because you'll have a life where you'll lock yourself in your room, never go out, never work, never make any friends. And that's a lonely existence, to be fearful. And we need to overcome that. We need to be fearless on different levels. We need to be fearless. But anywho, but also, if we believe in ourselves, fear cannot affect us, my friends. Fear cannot affect us at all. Fear looks at us and says, oh no, I'm not going to mess with that. I mean, it's easy to overcome fears. I've overcome fears of my own over the years. especially my fear of heights that I had when I was a little kid. One day, I just climbed up that mountain. You see, one day, the only way I got over it was because one day I just climbed to the top. Well, maybe not the tippy top, but high enough to the top of the cathedral rock. And I looked down, and I wasn't afraid because I knew God had me. I was safe. That's one of the important things. That's how fear gets us. If we don't have a strong faith in ourselves, fear can easily win out. Fear can easily take control of our lives. And that's something we don't want to happen. So we have to get away from that by believing in who we are, believing what we do, knowing that we can do certain things in life. And when you have self-confidence, my friends, fear cannot bring you down at all when you have self-confidence. I think I talked about this a while ago, and I came from a movie called Labyrinth, where Sarah says, through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I have fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City to take back what you have stolen from me. My will is as strong as yours, and my kingdom is as great. And then she would hesitate because she couldn't remember the last line, and then it comes to her. You have no power over me. You have no power over me. You see, fear doesn't have any power over us. It only has power over us, fear, because we give it that power. Because our confidence level, we don't have enough belief in ourselves. So we give into things like fear. And fear is a lonely way to live. Because then you won't experience the beauty that's out there in the fall, the winter, the spring, and summer. Because you're too afraid to leave the house. That is a very lonely existence. Although some people can adapt to that. But I like to be out there with the people. I like to be out there with nature. And it's important. Because when we have that confidence in ourselves, fear has no reign. And also, here's a phrase, not that really long phrase that I gave you, but here's a short phrase that can do this, that has the same power when you say that whole thing. You have no power over me. You have no power over me. You have no power over me. And that's a very short, quick version of what you can do, my friends, to send fear away by believing in yourself, being strong. Because fear, my friends, can really hurt us in so many ways. And we don't want that to happen. We have to overcome that fear. And we can do it by having self-confidence, by believing in ourselves, my friends. So, my friends, do you want a lonely life where you're afraid of everything and you don't believe in yourself? Or do you prefer the life where the light is shining even though it's dark and dreary, and you feel stronger and you believe in you? It's an important choice. It really is a choice. But the more you believe in yourself, my friends, the better you are. Here's a tip. When you believe in yourselves, you can do just about anything with God's help. So, my friends, take the time to believe in yourself. And if someone has told you in the past that you're not good enough, that's all not true. You are good enough. You are worth it. You will amount to something. These are affirmations you can use to counteract fear or any negative remarks that are made towards you. So, my friends, stay courageous, stay strong, believe, have faith, because as a child of God, or the universe, or God and Goddess, or whichever you choose, you are special. You are worth it. God doesn't make junk, because we all have a purpose in life. And you may not know your purpose now, my friends, but one day you will find that purpose, and you must believe and run with that purpose. Thanks. Have a beautiful day and night, and we'll talk to you real soon. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. And this is Reverend Ruth on Star Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. We love you. Namaste. Thanks. And have a wonderful day and night.